Okay, welcome back. We're going to pick up real quick where we left off the last time we discussed this issue about the difference between black homeless people and non-black homeless people, or the American descendants of chattel slave homeless people. As I said, the 14th Amendment, because the 14th Amendment has not been fully executed as intended by the federal government, particularly the presidency, the White House. As we have been digressing over the decades, it has manifested our condition in homelessness in the streets of America, primarily in our urban centers. And we're 12% of the general population. I mentioned that to you before, but we're over 60% of the homeless population. Here in LA, we're over 40%. Why do I focus on these guys? Because we are the key to eradicating homelessness. In fact, on May the 9th, we're going to be discussing that. We're going to have a live stream where y'all can pick this up. I'm going to be discussing quite a bit of detail at UCLA, at Hillel over at UCLA, about how the 14th Amendment applies to black homeless, but it does not apply to non-black homeless. Reason being is this: non-black homeless people, they're of the immigrant heritage. Their ancestors came here willingly, seeking the American dream, to succeed or fail for themselves and their posterity for generations to come. They chose that. If they fail, they chose that. If they get abused, they chose to be here. Our ancestors did not choose to be here. We were brought here in chains as slaves to serve the immigrant people. The people came here willingly as living human property, which lasts 245 years. The non-chattel slave people already have what we would call rights, constitutional rights, civil rights. They get their right to the Declaration of Independence through Article 1, Section 8 of the U.S. Constitution. Go read it. Article 1, Section 8 of the U.S. Constitution, where the Constitution authorizes Congress to legislate the laws of immigration, naturalization, and customs. And so everyone who comes to America, to the United States, to be a U.S. citizen, that's how they come. If you come any other way than Article 1, Section 8, you are here illegally. You are unofficially here. They say undocumented. Well, that's being illegally in someone's house that you don't belong in. We chattel slave descendants, we didn't have none of that. So the 14th Amendment was granted to us, which destroyed the Dred Scott ruling, granted to us because we was not included in Article 1, Section 8. So essentially, to use an old Jim Crow term, this is the back door for colored folks, okay? We come in our citizenship is an afterthought. Immigrants is a front door. And it would be nice if they stayed to the front door, not try to come through the back door. Because the sooner we, for whom the back door is meant, utilizes that incredible superpower that we have, we will be able to not only rescue ourselves, but rescue the non-black homeless as well. You see, the non-black homeless, their argument to the federal government is thus: we're poor, we're homeless, we're a minority, we lost our job, we're mentally ill, you gotta do something to help us, please. See, they don't have the authority. Why? Why? Because they chose to be here. You getting that now? You get me here? Again, the non-black homeless, they are of the heritage where their ancestors chose to be here. Whether the United States treats them good or bad, y'all chose it. We didn't choose it. And because the people who created this country wanted to get it right with God and with the world, they entitled those of us who did not choose to special power with the President of the United States and the federal government. That's what they don't have. We have that. And they gave us that power so that we can catch up with those who came here willingly. You getting the picture? Simple, isn't it? That's what it's all about. We ain't prejudiced. We ain't being racist, because it ain't got nothing to do with skin color. Even though it's mentioned in the Constitution, that's not the meat of the issue. It has nothing to do with minority status or majority status. Majority rule, minority needs help. It has nothing to do with religion. It has to do with the experience of a people. That's what they recognized. The 245 years of generations destroying experience. So what you see out here with the brothers running pants hanging down off their butts and whatnot, and all this madness going on with our people, and we leading every negative social statistic in the country, and black folks killing each other, and all these things we all talk about ourselves, that's a consequence of 245 years of unrequited chattel slavery. That's the great mystery of why we the way that we are. And look, kudos to us, because I believe had it probably been somebody else, man, they wouldn't have put up with it. They would have went crazy a long time ago and wiped this country out. But that's not us. We've had some rebellions here and there and all that kind of stuff, but we never, as a people, rose up against this country. We have always been we are the most patriotic people in the country. Every war this white man got himself into, we didn't get him into the wars over there with the Asians and the Vietnamese and the Japanese and the Koreanese and the Germans and whoever they fighting out there. Okay, we didn't start that mess. But when he went out there to do his thing, who was there with him? We was. And everything in this country, folks, is on our back. You understand now? That's the power we have. And I'm telling y'all something. Those of you, I know, you're not homeless, but look. When you and I and we come together on this as we the people, united body politic, with this law in hand, this power, we'll be able to rectify homelessness and help other people in this country. And for y'all concerned about our brothers in Africa, we'll be able to help them too. With Joseph. Code. We are Joseph. Y'all remember that. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with that thought. That's why we are special in the sense as black citizens homeless, because we are the only ones of all those other homeless people who are discussed in the Constitution of the United States. Y'all starting to feel a little special now, a little bit more. This is more than black pride. This is something that's human pride. It's dignity pride based on our experience, not our skin color. Okay, we'll talk some more later.